Week 4 of posting creative solutions to negative beta feedback until Blizzard Senior Vice President Rod Fergusson hires me. So today we want to take a look at one of the biggest critiques of the beta regarding the insane cost of respecing and therefore loss of permanent freedom to change your builds whenever you like, or when you get a new legendary that you just want to test out quickly. But we got the solution: challenge skill pages. So the first developer statement was basically, at some point it may be more efficient to level a new character than respecing your main. This resulted in a big controversy, and the developers have since moved closer to the community's opinion and now stated that in the early game respec cost should not be felt, but in the late game they want a bit more commitment from the players, but it will never feel unachievable to respec a character. So there was a big switch in philosophy right there. But my personal concern is more the fact that to play the game at max efficiency, you will need to have different builds for different circumstances. Let's make an example. If you're power farming dungeons, you will need a build that has some AoE with it, so you can clear the trash mobs fast while you're rushing through the elites and then kill the boss. But if you want to go to a world boss, you want a heavy single target DPS build. And I think this flexibility should be given to players, but not for free. I'm a fan of earning something because you're good at what you're doing. In Diablo 3, for example, we had a skill gear save slot on Kanai's cube that allowed us to switch with one click at no cost, and we need something like this in Diablo 4. But I repeat myself, it should not be given to everyone without them having to put in some effort. So I would really like to see an adaptation similar to a capstone dungeon that faces a great challenge the players have to beat to unlock a challenge skill page that then allows them to change a skill set from one to another, but obviously not a blank one to bypass the respec costs, because that would be against the developer's interest. And those challenges should unlock at level 25, level 50, Paragon 50 and Paragon 100, giving you on full completion a total of 5 challenge pages. Similar to Diablo 3 release, I would enjoy if those would be really hard, as the name challenge says, so it should be a real challenge. And if you're not familiar with the Diablo 4 release, the way they did it, they basically let the Blizzard employees and the game testers test the game and checked out what was like the highest difficulty they could regularly beat the game. And then they just doubled the difficulty and released it this way. And I would really like to see something like this for the challenges right here. Because those challenges could also be another option to create leaderboards around for the competitive players by measuring timed runs. And lastly, I want to say that the respec costs, which are shown in the last developer's interview, is something we cannot even evaluate yet, because we don't know the gold per hour ratio at which we are going to farm in the endgame. So is 11 million a lot? Or is it peanuts? We don't know yet, but once we have this information available, we will make another suggestion based on it. You have made it to the end of the video. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this idea, and while you're waiting for Diablo 4, check out the crafting guide I made, so you don't waste your hard-earned gold on release by maybe choosing the wrong strategy to craft your legendaries. Cheers!